Hi and welcome to Cons tutorial. In this video we are going to continue talking about the evolution of operating system. In the previous videos we have spoken about serial processing systems, batch processing system, multi-programming system, time sharing system, personal computer system and parallel system. In this video we are going to be talking about distributed system and network operating system. So we will begin with distributed systems. Here we see that distributed operating systems run on several independent computers with their own local memory and CPU to perform a common task. These are referred to as loosely coupled systems or distributed systems. In distributed systems, processors communicate with each other through various communication lines like high-speed buses or telephone lines and can be referred to as sites, nodes, clients, etc. So, in a distributed system, when we talk about clients, we are talking about user computers that request various services. And when we talk about servers, we are talking about computers that perform the requested services. So in other words, the clients request services while the servers perform the request and sends the results to the clients. So here we can see how a distribution system looks like. So we have these square boxes represent various clients. So each client has its own CPU, memory and disk, while you have a communication network in the middle, which is a means for them to communicate. So advantages of distributed systems. The first advantage of a distributed system is resource sharing. Resource sharing allows users at remote sites to share files, to print files at a remote site and process information in a distribution database. So in a distribution system, users can easily share files and one database. Another advantage of distributed system is load sharing. So in load sharing, if a site is overloaded with jobs, then some of these jobs can be moved to another site. So this is a great advantage in a distributed system. So if a site is overloaded with jobs, then the jobs can be shared with other sites and processed. Another advantage of distributed system is reliability. So we see that in a distributed system, even if one site fails, the remaining site continues to operate, since each computer has its independence with its CPU and all. So if one site fails, or rather one node fails, then the other nodes will continue running. Another advantage of distributed system is communication. So we see that in the distributed system can allow processes at different sites to exchange information when they are connected to one another via communication network. Because here, when we saw on the diagram, we saw that each of the nodes are being connected via a communication network. So it is easier for all of these nodes to communicate with each other through this communication network. So disadvantage of distributed systems. The first disadvantage, you see that since the operating system is complex, implementation is difficult. And another disadvantage is the distributed system requires resource management, memory management and protection. The next kind of operating system we will be talking about is the network operating system. So a network operating system is a collection of programs and associated protocols which allows a set of computers interconnect by a computer network to be used together conveniently. So in this kind of operating system, the users can log in to remote machines. So we see here that in a network system, the operating system is a collection of programs and associated protocols which allows a set of computers interconnected. So in this network system, you have various different computers. So each user has his or her own personal computer like in a distributed system. But the difference here is the users can only communicate with each other through protocols. Like the internet, we have internet transfer protocols. Yeah, so advantages of network operating systems: we have, it allows users to access various resources on a network. So for example, like the internet, we have various websites which all of us can access using our own personal computers. Another advantage is control access, so that only users with proper authorization can access particular resources. So in a network operating system, there is controlled access, so that only users with proper authorization can access some particular resources. Like for example, some websites only people who have subscribed can have some rights to view some kind of content, like VIP content, I guess. Another advantage of network operating system is make usage of remote resources appear like local resources. So just sitting in your home through the internet, you can access resources like they are your home, like they are just there with you. Within a second, you can access resources, watch videos and all through the network operating system. So that's one of the great advantages of the network operating system. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thank you.